Hello everyone. Are you surprised? Well, let this be a reminder that things are not always as they seem. Yeah? Yeah. Welcome to another first day Get Ready with me. I know some of you, a lot of you are probably going to be like, Cassie, I thought things were going well with you and B. I mean, yeah, but also I've been questioning things and I am still a free woman. I have not been claimed, so to speak, and I've been feeling a bit, I don't want to sound mean, but I don't know, underwhelmed, unappreciated. Cassie, what have you been doing with your spare time now that we're all stuck inside? Clearly not improving my native tongue of English. As I was saying, I think this is a big case of, like I said, things are not always as they seem. And it's not that I was trying to be fake or like trying to lie to anybody. Like, as far as I know, the feelings that I portray here on YouTube, at least in the moment, are true and how I'm feeling. Maybe slightly exaggerated, as a lot of people's are, especially in terms of relationships, because we want to be happy on YouTube. And in a lot of my videos dating this particular guy, you know, I had high hopes. And so the feelings I was portraying were not incorrect or lies or whatever else. Like, I was happy and I was, you know, I did have high hopes, but then, you know, things pile up and, you know, I just am unsure, and I just overall had been left with a sense of, I don't know what B sees me as, because it was one of those things where, like, we were seeing each other every weekend, but aside from that, there was hardly, if any, communication between us. You know, I would get a text on Wednesday or Thursday most weeks saying, hey, still want to get together this Friday or Saturday or whatever day? But aside from that, I was getting nothing. A whole lot of nothing. And, I don't know. I mean, that might be some people's style, and that's fine. It's just, it's not mine. And whenever I would try and initiate conversation, it was always kind of one-sided in the sense that, you know, I would hear a lot about his life and how he's doing, but then would I get asked it back? At least not through text message. Rarely. But then in real life, it was like such a totally different story. Like, he was really, you know, he seemed interested. I don't know. It was strange. And so that's why I was hopeful. But then, like, when we would get together, it's like, I don't know if he's just trying to be respectful of me or what in terms of my boundaries of, you know, physical intimacy. And I just don't know. But I just kept on with friendship vibes, and if he wanted to remain friends with me, I would be totally fine with that. But like little things, you know, that he would say when we would be together, like he would just reference things like how he's enjoying his single life, which, like, fine, but to me that means he considers himself single. Okay, so what am I? Clearly just a thing. But he would always call our get-togethers dates, and so I'm like, okay, so like what I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It was all very confusing, and I mean, since being stuck inside here, it's like no initiation or seemingly want to talk over video chat, and it's just like, we have nothing but time here. Like, wouldn't you want to be spending your time with me? I don't know. It just, I just was feeling, as I said, lack, and really need to wash this foundation brush. And I need to go wet my blending sponge. One moment. Okay, apparently my memory, it just keeps getting worse and worse. I have no idea how I left you off, what we were talking about probably 30 seconds ago. Basically, I was just uncertain and unsure. Horrible person, I know, but I can't help it and I can't force my feelings, and that's not fair to him, you know? I don't know, I mean, maybe things can develop further in the future. We don't know what the future holds, but as of right now, this is how I'm feeling, and that's just how I'm feeling. So, funny enough, this isn't funny, but coincidentally enough, I think is a better way to put it. When I had first started seeing B, and you know, we were in the beginning stages of dating or whatever it is that we were doing, you know, it's not that because we weren't official, so like nothing was stopping me from like still being on Bumble and talking to different guys, but that's just not my style. I don't know, it would feel weird of me, but you know, I was curious to see how things were gonna go with B, so I was talking exclusively to B, and so I wasn't going on Bumble, and so the guys that I was talking to on Bumble outside of B, you know, I stopped talking to them because things weren't progressing with them, and things were progressing with B. Yeah, we all see how it all makes sense. And one of the guys that I had been talking to, he had kind of tapered off, like I just didn't hear from him for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month or something. So I just thought that had fizzled out, whatever. And apparently, I mean, I hadn't deleted my Bumble, but like I had notifications off and that sort of a thing, so I had no idea. But he had apparently messaged me after a few weeks or a month, like I said, and had said, I am so sorry, I didn't see that you had messaged me back, and hence I never responded to you because I didn't know that you had responded to me. You know, I didn't mean to ghost you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I wasn't on Bumble, so I didn't see this until recently going back onto Bumble, and I saw that he, you know, the message was there, but his profile was deleted. So he had deleted Bumble, so I thought. And, so, whatever, I mean, we really hadn't talked that much initially anyways, so it's not like I was, like, mourning the loss of this possible Bumblebee experience, but so, you know, just swiping like usual, and then came across his profile again, and we matched again, and started talking again, and here we are. And since we can't go on a in-person date, we're doing a video chat date, hey! Which I guess will be kind of cool, you know? I forget who said this. I think it might have been Taylor on her Twitter, that Taylor Wynn, I guess now she is known as. But she said, you know, hey, on the bright side for singletons, you know, with this time stuck at home and doing video chat dates, you can always, if things are going bad and you don't know how to end it, you can just be like, oh no, horrible internet connection, I'm gonna lose you, bye, and then you can just peace out real easy. I hope I don't have to employ that. But like, yeah, you know, that's an option that I will have. But we'll see how it goes. Well, first off, I've never used the face chat, video chat, whatever they call it, filter, function, I think was the word I was looking for, on Bumble. So we will see how that goes. Hopefully it's functional and working all right. And you know, hopefully things will go well. Who knows? I really don't know too much about this guy. I really don't know that we have like that much in common, to be completely honest, other than he has a cat, so like I approve. Now, we have always known my standards have just been so high and unattainable. But he has a cat, he likes birds, I like birds, I have a tattoo of a bird, he has a job, and he likes playing video games. Like, do I know anything else beyond this? Not really. So we're gonna see. Oh, and I know that he does not like anime, which like is a huge bummer to me. But I'm not gonna cancel him just because of that. But I feel like that could be a big, not a big problem in a relationship, but like, I'm gonna, you know, if down the road, like, yes, I'm thinking way down the road here, but like, if we end up living together, there will be anime on the TV. So I hope he doesn't like hate it, because like, that's gonna be a thing. But then again, who knows? This date might go horrible. And then on to the next one. We shall see. Of course, I am hoping for, you know, some kind of a spark, and if not, like I said, you know, there are plenty of fish in the sea, right? So they say. And that's just kind of where I'm at right now, my friends. The weather has been atrocious today. I am so sad because this past week has just been gorgeous here in Minnesota. And so I had put my plants outside because, like, they will do much better outside than inside. And, you know, they're succulents, so they can't really handle freezing weather, but they do well in, you know, like 40 degrees and up anyways. And since we were in those temperatures here in Minnesota for such a long time, I was like, great, have fun being outside, little plants. I hope you start looking better, because they were starting to look a little sad. And then I wake up this morning and there's freaking snow on the ground, and winds have just been craziness. I mean, I doubt any of those succulents are gonna survive. I mean, I really hope so. I hope I didn't just kill them. But you know, times are rough, even for my succulents. Oh, what a world. But yeah, I hope you guys don't hate me or see me as like a horrible person for any of this. I can't fake or force I mean, I can, but like, I don't want to fake or force my feelings. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to anyone. And I would just rather not if I don't have to, right? The only times I really do is like, you know, around certain friend groups, if they have outside friends that they bring in that like, I'm not that big of a fan of, or like, you know, at family gatherings, you don't love every single one of your family members' personalities, that's for darn sure. You know, I'll fake a smile for that. Or like, you know, out when I worked service jobs and stuff, you know, you fake a smile at the register and yeah, you move on. But aside from that, it's like I'm choosing who I'm dating. Like, I don't want to be forcing nothing there. As I said, that's not good for me. That's not good for them. Like, there's no need. There's no need for it. I just personally, you know, communication is a huge thing to me in a relationship. And so when I'm getting a whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of one-sided communication, I'm over it. I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be against being friends with B still, and like, whatever, if things progress in the future, fine. But as of right now, things are not progressing in my mind or in my heart. And I think that's one of the very difficult things about demisexuality too. It's like, I can't make anyone wait for me. Like, that's just rude, especially when I don't know that eventually my feelings will change for said friend. So it's probably better to just like let go and let us both do our own things, and if we happen to reconvene and find whatever we find in the future, then great. You know, it's just kind of proof to me that you can something can be completely and totally like perfect on paper, but then in the real world, it just doesn't pan out that way. And that's okay. Just like, hey, who knows? With this one, where things are seemingly not perfect on paper in terms of like, do I know anything about him? Do we share any interests? I don't know. But maybe we work out really well in person, you know? You don't know until you meet the person. I mean, people's communication skills and habits are so different through text and then actually in person. It's craziness. Is it craziness? It's really not, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully you guys have been doing well. I'd certainly be curious to hear if any of you have been doing the thing while stuck inside. It's a strange conundrum, a strange phenomenon, whatever you're gonna want to say. So, yes. I'd be curious to see if... I'm sure there's lots of people doing it, right? Right. Even if you had previously met the person in person, but like you're not super established in living together, I hope you've been practicing your social distancing, as we all should be right now. No, I certainly am. And I know it's hard. It's getting real old real quick. It sure is. But at the same time, you know, it's what we've got to do to end this as quickly as possible, and I am a-okay with doing my part in that. And like I said, hey, if the date is not going great, it'll be much easier to pull out of a video call than it would be to pull out in a real life situation. Although I am so bad at it. I am so bad at even, you know, dates that are not going well. I'm so bad at being the person to be like, okay, well, I should get going. I am so bad at it. Even if I have, like, you know, I need to go, but I'm hanging out with a friend or whatever else and la la la. I just super struggle with being able to say, okay, I love you, I gotta go, okay, bye. I'm so bad at it. Because I feel like I'm hurting the person's feelings even if they know that I need to get going. That was a pre-established thing. Like, yeah, I can hang out for a couple hours, but then I gotta go do yada yada afterward. Like, I still am really bad at saying goodbye. But anywho. And there we have it, my friends. Nothing super extraordinary, but hey, it's makeup and I'm wearing it and I think it looks nice. Yeah, it should look good on camera. A little gloss here and ta-da. Here's the look. It's very, very mauve. I've been loving this whole I don't know how they want me to pronounce it. Making mauves, but I think it's supposed to be a play on like making waves, but there's no way. I mean, the only two ways you pronounce mauve is mauve and mauve. So maybe it's supposed to be more like making moves? Making mauves? I don't know. This is not sponsored at all. I just, you know, ColourPop, they send me some of their stuff sometimes, and this whole mauve collection, I just have been going gaga over this past, like, 2 times I've used it. But you know, mauves, they're very spring, right? And they bring out more of the blue in my eyes than anything. So I feel like my eyes might look a bit blue today, but they're still green, don't be fooled. But yeah, a very simple, shiny eye look. You know, liner, lashes, some pink lip gloss, you know, cheeks looking good. They look like cheeks, brows looking like brows, eyeballs looking like eyeballs. I mean, I'm looking like a whole human here, which is a lot more than I can say for these past few days of this week anyways. I think a lot of people can relate right now. So yeah, that's that. I need to go put a shirt on. There's another one of the glorious things is that I don't have to wear pants. I'm going to just in case, but like they're gonna be comfy sweatpants. So that's a plus for this date today. Let's go pick out a shirt together. What do we got? I mean, I could very subtly, but also not subtly, play into his love of birds by wearing a bird shirt. Is that just me trying way too hard? Probably. I should just go with like stripes because it's comfortable. I think that might be the ticket. Surprise, different striped shirt. Jewelry, I think I'm going classic. Classic Gemini. Not that he'll really be able to see it, I doubt. Hair a little brushed through. I look a little less ragamuffin-y. I also ate, so like my lip gloss came off. So we'll check the teeth, great. And put this back on. No idea when we're actually video chatting. Sometime after 5, and it's currently after 5, so at least now I'm ready. Ooh, la la. I know, very, very fancy, but I mean, this is all he's gonna be seeing of me, you know? It's just gonna be a face chat, so wish me luck, and see you soon. Ah! Ah! That was good. That was good. Like, this is how I should feel, right? Like, that was really good. I was such a bundle of nerves, but that actually worked out great. So I just got done with my phone call. I suppose I can actually, like, take my makeup off now. Let's see. How do I usually do this? There we go. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. Oh, I hope things worked out. I think things went well. I mean, we talked for 2.5 hours and then my phone was at 3% battery. So I was like, listen, maybe it's in my suitcase. I didn't say that, but I was trying to figure out, because I don't know where my actual phone charger is, like the kind that you know, plug in. I just used my wireless one next to my bed. So I was like, listen, unless you want to just be talking and staring at my ceiling, I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Like, my phone is literally gonna die. But, like, shared some good laughs. Like, oh, you guys, feels good to laugh. I think that's, like, such an important part of your person, right? Like, for me anyways, I don't know, I value laughter. And from what I could tell, his laughs were genuine, so he got some good laughs, I got some good laughs. He's really cute, like super handsome, I think. You know, we didn't talk about anything like super important or whatever, but you know, we did the small talk and some just general stuff. And you know, even though we disagreed about some things, like he didn't like the Joker movie, I'm so offended. But like, we were able to laugh about it and whatever, and I'm so happy that went so well. And I would actually like love to talk to him again. I would love to actually meet him in person, like that would be cool. But who knows when or if that'll ever happen. See, now this is hard. This is where the waiting game comes in, is, you know, he said he would want to talk to me again. Was he lying? I don't know. When I said it, I meant it. I would actually enjoy talking to him again. So we shall see when or if that happens. My fingers are crossed that yes, we do, and we see where things go. I mean, if nothing else, like, I even told him, you know, like, it's just good to finally, you know, even though we didn't meet in person because we can't right now, like, it's good to actually, like, you know, talk virtually like this to actually see. I mean, I think I even mentioned this in the video earlier, you know, it's good to see if we can actually click on an actual personal level so that neither of us ends up wasting our time like messaging back and forth. Because I know I certainly get that way where it's like, I feel like I wouldn't even blame anyone if like on Bumble they were just getting sick of talking to me, because I get so like short in my answers because I'm like, I don't even know if this is worth me like putting time into, because maybe we won't click in real life and then it's just a waste of my time. But like, at least now, you know, with him, I actually can respond to his messages and know that like I actually want to be messaging him. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just making myself sound like a horrible person. His cat is hilarious. It makes the weirdest noises. I mean, it's a Siamese, or at least part Siamese. He adopted it, so who knows. But Siamese are a very talkative breed, and that cat was no exception. But it was like, those were not normal meows. They're like, like really awful, but really funny, and I liked him, so. All right, my friends, here we are once again, back kind of from whence we came, at least in terms of PJ shirt and bare naked skin, at least on my face. But I am ready for bed. I'm curious to see, you know, where things go, if anywhere at all. I mean, I could totally, I don't know, I'm on the fence. I mean, as I said, I enjoyed my time talking with this guy, but I could certainly see it either, because, you know, it's hard when you're so, like, I don't know, when you have, like, such different interests and stuff. Sorry, it's, like, the most awkward angle. I'm using all of my oblique and ab strength to keep myself at this angle and still on camera. But I gotta finish out a little routine here, and that includes putting some different gel acne treatment on my arms. But yeah, I mean, you know, when you have such like not fundamental, but you know, like, we're different people, we have different interests, and that's not to say like we could never work out because of this, but you know, it could certainly make things, I don't know, not challenging, but like, you know, it's like one of my major hobbies, something that we could have, or like if I'm in a relationship with someone that also enjoys those things, that's something we could have done together, but like now it's not. But you know, we have other things. We were clearly able to like talk about enough stuff for 2.5 hours, and it was on a video call, so like it could have ended at any moment. So It's not like I was forcing him to stay there on the call. So, I mean, I could either see it, I could see him being like, yeah, no thanks. But I could also see it being like, let's give it a shot, you know? I don't know. I think if I'm remembering correctly, he said he would message me, so we'll see if that ends up happening. If not, hey, I guess I got my answer. So, in any case, that is going to do it from me. I am all lubed up for bed here, aka my hands are nice and thoroughly moisturized, as are my lips, and I'm just ready for some shut-eye. Well, I'm ready to read first, but overall, I'm excited to be in my bed and to go to sleep eventually. So, as always, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a shock, and hopefully y'all don't hate me for this new beginning in my dating life. I try to make the best decisions for everyone involved, and I just think at the time being, both B and I can do better. So, yeah, certainly let me know how you all are doing. If any of you are also trying to deal with dating during these very strange times of needing to stay at home and not being in contact with other people, at least not physically. Certainly let me know how you have overcome it, any tips, tricks, and just what's going on, or if any of your relationships maybe ended because of it. I mean, I hope that's not the case unless it was a bad relationship, and then yay, good that ended. And you can also just let me know how you're doing and all that good stuff down in the comments below. I do love hearing from you guys. You can also let me know if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful somehow, whatever the case may be, by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below. Become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye. / good night. Whew, it's been a minute. Boop.
I went to a club, right? And they had no baggy pants,